I'm taking 6 dead characters in Game of Thrones and giving them each unique superpowers. Then we'll use AI to write a story where they all fight in a 3 versus 3 battle to the death. Again, I guess. One team's gonna fight for good, the other one for evil. And we're picking the first good team member right now. I'm kind of hoping for Robert. And we got Marjorie! Raised from the dead! Ooh. Now ChatGPT is going to help us figure out their crazy powers. We'll also find out why we're specifically choosing dead characters later. Smoke manipulation? She can control and manipulate smoke to create barriers, signals, or even obscure. That is very, very low tier superpower. Wildfire scent? Marjorie can detect even the slightest trace of wildfire or any explosive substance. Okay, wait, she's a bomb-sniffing dog. Emotional combustion? A symbolic take on her political prowess. She can ignite or quell emotional reactions in others. Ooh, wait, that's so perfect. Rose manipulation, playing on the Tyrell sigil, Marjorie can summon and control roses at will. These aren't just ordinary flowers though. They can be used as shields, weapons, or even release intoxicating scents that can lull adversaries. Wait, she's fucking poison ivy. Okay, I'm down for rose manipulation. She's poison ivy. This emotional combustion. Can we give her both? Oh, okay, how about this? How about this? We give them 2 powers. One is based on how they died. One is based on, like, themselves. All right, let's see what we're getting. Hold on. Door manifestation? Wait, he can dimension door? Horror can conjure any type of door out of thin air, be it wooden, metal, or any other material. This door can appear anywhere. It can act as a barrier or gateway and can be of any... Wait, that is actually kind of good. Imagine you walk up to a castle. Oh no, the drawbridge is closed. Boom, door. Walk right in, baby. Sacrificial shielding. I like that name. In the spirit of its ultimate sacrifice for Brand, Hodor can now create an invisible force field around individuals he wishes to protect. The shield is virtually impenetrable and lasts for as long as Hodor's willingness to sustain it. The caveat is he himself becomes more vulnerable when he's using the power, absorbing the potential. Oh, that's good. He spawns a shield, but all the damage that the shield takes, he takes. Echoing command. Whenever Hodor says Hodor, everyone within a specific radius is compelled to stop what they're doing. So everyone goes, ah, and he goes Hodor, and they're like, ah, Hodor, ah. I'm down with that. That's Hodor. Let's go ahead and make our new person. Missandei! Missandei got decapitated. Linguistic manipulation. As Daenerys Trust is translated, Missandei can understand speak. Okay, that's kind of lame. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't finish reading it. With her superpower, she can change what anyone means when they speak, turning insults into compliments or commands into polite requests. Imagine an enemy shouting attack and it translates to give hugs. Wait, that is really fucking good. Transcendental decapitation. Uh-oh. Given the manner of death, if someone tries to decapitate her, their own head would comically pop off and pop right back on while Missandei's remains unharmed. It would serve as a jarring reminder that anyone try to what? How does this even work? How about this? If someone decapitates her, they get decapitated. That's it. They fucking die. So she's like the worst version of a Hydra. Dany is... What the fuck is Robespierre? Boy, this man looking like some kind of way. Looking like he smelt the ass, bro. Look at that face. I'm sorry. I don't know if I should respect this person a lot. He's probably like a person who invented freedom or some shit. I got an idea. Let's keep going. All right, now let's make our evil character wheel and pick our evil team. Who else is an evil character? Khal Drogo? Khal Drogo's evil, right? I'm putting him on there. I don't think he could ever be good. Oh wait, what about Mel? Bro, we didn't put Mel on here. Maybe if they're great, we just could put it on both. Wait, ooh, should we add Shay? Let's add Shay. Oh wait, what is her fucking superpower though? Talk too fucking much? Be too fucking stupid all the time? I am Shay, the funny whore. I just gotta read about. Oh, his name's Maximilian? Bro, honestly, Maximilian is actually a good name. Oh shit, wait, oh no. Oh god, he's controversial? Wait a second, what did he do? Oh god, he's a slaver! Anyway, maybe we should read before we put stuff on the stream. Someone probably came into the stream right then and were like, oh, why the fuck is this guy showing Robespierre? Like, what the fuck? Why is he that? Why is Robespierre streaming? What the fuck kind of bullshit? I probably got reported. Anyway, who else is bad and died? All right, let's see what we get. Okay, we got Cersei. Wine manipulation? Wait, hold on. Cersei is often seen with a glass of wine in her hand. With this power, she can control wines for a living entity. The big line. She's a waterbender, but for wine specifically. I feel like that's her regular power. Ooh, look, shame bells. Channel the infamous shame walk. Cersei can summon ethereal bells that follow someone around chanting, shame, Whenever they do something even mildly embarrassing. Let's see if we can get one for her death. When activated, her body can turn to stone, making her impervious to physical harm in this state. Okay, I think we're just gonna go, like, she's just an earthbender. Anything that has to do with rocks or rubble, she can fucking bend it. Wine manipulation. Oh wait, she does wine and earth. That's her powers. Ashen Cloak sounds like when Mario what the heck is a Tanuki suit? Oh, the fucking fox. Boy, why are you looking at his ass like that? Why, bro, Mario throwing it the fuck back, bro. Jeez. This is the new, what was his name? Fucking Pierre Maximilian? That's all I remember. Robespierre to Mario Furry is pretty sequential, if you ask me. You just go from one to the other. It's like apples and oranges, man. Or apples and peaches for someone else. You get my drift. Bing! Let's see who we get. The Hound. Chicken conjuring? As a nod of the... That's his personality power, chicken conjuration. Phoenix plunge. If ever thrown or pushed from a great height, the Hound would be surrounded by protective flames, cushion it. Doesn't make any sense, but that's actually kind of awesome. Dual density. For a short time, the Hound can force an opponent to share his fate if he's injured. Ooh, I like that. He like has like a power up every time he, similar to Hodor's, except, wait, it's like opposite of Hodor's. He takes damage, you take damage. Also, he can cook a chicken to the perfect temperature instantly. Ooh, Littlefinger, mustache mood ring? Littlefinger's iconic facial hair changes color bit. Oh, oh, that's such a good power for him. I don't know how that's gonna be good in a fight, but hey. Brooch boomerang. His mockingbird pin can be thrown like a boomerang, but instead of injuring anyone, it just returns with a small note containing a random secret. Wait, that's also really fucking good. Scheming stopwatch, his ornate pocket watch can predict the exact moment his plans will fall apart, but he always misreads it. Arya alert glasses. Whenever Arya Stark is nearby and in disguise, his glasses fog up with the words, "It's Arya," but Littlefinger always forgets to wear them. That's funny. I like these two. I think Mustache Mood Ring is not going to be useful in combat, but that's fucking hilarious. The Brooch Boomerang could cause some chaos during a fight. That's true. That's true. Fuck it, let's give them both. We're gonna give them dual power, because I mean this one's not like for the actual fight. It's not gonna be that crazy. He's gonna get a bonus power because he's Littlefinger. Throat Guardian. Whenever someone tries to cut or harm his throat, an invisible force field appears protecting him. However, it also gives him a temporary frog-like croak. Sansa Sixth Sense can sense when Sansa Stark is nearby. That is so fucking weird. But it's also involuntary, triggers a nervous sweat. Probably a nervous nut, too. Should we just go with Throat Guardian and call it Throat Goat? He's the goat at the throat, what can I say? And finally, let the fight begin. As dawn broke over the field of balance, Marjorie, with a determined gaze, set to work. Holding her hands out, the earth around her began to sprout thick stems crowned by massive, shimmering roses. The flowers emanated a subtle, intoxicating scent, setting a calming perimeter around the base. Oh, they have a base. Hodor, always loyal, stood guard at the center, repeatedly whispering his signature word as preemptive warning. Echoes of Hodor gently echoed in the distance, creating a sound barrier. What the fuck? Missandei, ever the strategist, whispered to her allies in multiple languages, masking their plans. From the other side of the field, a sly grin formed on Littlefinger's face. His mustache shifted to a shade of deep purple as he approached the trio. What does that mean? Signaling Marjorie's potential treachery. Ooh, he knows! As he flung his mockingbird pin and returned with a note, revealing a secret that caused a momentary rift between Missandei and Marjorie. Oh shit, seizing the moment, Cersei manipulated the very ground beneath their feet, creating treacherous fissures while pouring wine into them, making them sticky and treacherous. The Hound, with a hearty laugh, summoned a flock of chickens, which flooded the field, adding chaos to the disrupted ranks of the good team. Despite the chaos, Hodor, in a show of ultimate loyalty, enveloped both Marjorie and Missandei with his sacrificial shield, taking on the brunt of the challenges posed by their adversaries. As he became more vulnerable, the Hound, seeing an opportunity, invoked his dual destiny power, locking on to Hodor. He then allowed himself to be pecked repeatedly by his oh shit, wait, that's hella smart. He put his power on and then he just fucking had chickens peck him, each peck causing mirrored pain to Hodor, so he doesn't even, what the fuck, he doesn't even have to touch them. Oh wait, that's actually OP. He then allowed himself to be pecked repeatedly by his own conjured chickens, each peck causing mirrored pain to Hodor. Marjorie, attempting to save Hodor, tried to ignite anger within the Hound, but the overwhelming distraction of the chickens proved too much. With one final forceful peck, Hodor crumbled, knocked unconscious on the field, his protective shield fading, leaving Marjorie and Missandei exposed to the looming threats of Cersei, the Hound, and Littlefinger. Oh my god, round one. goes to the evil team. With Hodor down and their protection lost, the odds looked grim for Marjorie and Missandei. However, they shared a resolute look, signaling their unwavering resolve to fight back. Marjorie, harnessing her rose manipulation, caused a torrent of thorny vines to erupt from the ground, targeting Littlefinger. Simultaneously, she released a concentrated scent from the roses that sent the Hound into a trance like sleep. Littlefinger, despite his attempts to dodge, was ensnared. Missandei, seeking an opportunity to use her linguistic manipulation, rendered whispering an ancient, almost forgotten language into his ear. Littlefinger, suddenly confused and disoriented, misunderstood Cersei's shouted instructions as "hug the roses," causing him to pull the thorny vines closer in a tragic embrace. While Missandei was focused on Littlefinger, Cersei's wine and earthbending powers became more ferocious. Manipulating the wine-soaked earth, he trapped Missandei's feet, rooting her to the spot. Missandei desperately tried to counter her by manipulating Cersei's words, but the older Lannister's will was too strong, the wine acting as a conduit for her power. She's getting drunk, baby! From a distance, the recumbent form of the Hound began to stir, but before he could fully awaken, Marjorie took a chance. Concentrating all her energy, she invoked the strongest emotional combustion yet, aimed at Cersei. The raw surge of emotion caught Cersei off guard, her feelings of loss, love, and vengeance all spiraling out of control. This momentary lapse allowed Missandei to break free, but not without cost. At the last of the wine-soaked tendrils retracted, they slashed across her neck. Oh shit, did she die? Remembering the nature of her— oh wait, she can't die from decapitation though! Remembering the nature of the death, Missandei braced herself for transcendental decapitation power to activate, but instead of Cersei's head comically popping off, it was Littlefinger! What? Still ensnared in the thorny embrace, who suffered the fate his head rolled away. His head rolled away, leaving behind a body still trapped in roses. The balance of the battle shifted once more, but at what cost? With Hodor unconscious and Littlefinger dead, both sides were now more determined and desperate to end the confrontation. Okay, I totally thought her power worked, like, whoever tried to cut her head off, then their head would come off. But she just picks whoever's head comes off. That's fucking broken. Wait, he's supposed to be throat goat. How did his head come off? Okay, we got one down on each side. With Littlefinger out of the equation, the intensity of the battle grew manifold. The Hound, having awoken from his trance, was now livid, his eyes locked onto Marjorie, blaming her for the chaotic emotions that had taken hold of his ally. Missandei, aware of the danger, decided to use her linguistic manipulation once more. She whispered words of ancient power, and the very wind seemed to carry her words to the Hound, altering his perception. Instead of rage, he now saw Marjorie as an ally? What the fuck? She has mind control? When did that happen? And Cersei as a foe, with renewed vigor, he charged toward the Lannister Queen, chicken conjuration at its peak, as an endless swarm of poultry took to the skies. Cersei, with a flick of her wet wrist, attempted to control the earth beneath the Hound. However, her power seemed less potent against him as he waded through the treacherous terrain with his determination acting as a shield. Marjorie, seizing this opportunity, focused her emotional combustion on Cersei, trying to ignite feelings of doubt and regret. Cersei, struggling to maintain her composure, began to drown the field with wine, aiming to create a slippery battleground, but this proved to be a double-edged sword. The Hound, always having a penchant for drink, began to consume the wine with vigor, which not only rejuvenated him, but also seemed to amplify his dual destiny power. What? The chickens he had conjured earlier now turned their attention to Cersei, each peck and scratch echoing pain into the Lannister Queen. Back, 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 back. Missandei, still nursing her wound, looked for a way to end the conflict once and for all. Seeing Cersei's increasing vulnerability, she whispered a phrase in High Valyrian, a command that resonated with power. This forced Cersei to speak, but instead of a command or curse, out came a plea. Help me! The Hound, under the influence of Missandei's manipulation and still viewing Marjorie as an ally, and misinterpreted Cersei's plea as a sign of defeat. He lunged at her, pinning her to the ground. Wait, he lunged? Oh, so the Hound lunges at Cersei, pinning her to the ground. Cersei's eyes flared with defiance one last time before the weight of her own wine-soaked earth combined with the Hound's might render her unconscious. And Cersei goes down. All right, they got another one down. It's a 1v2 now. As the dust settled, the sprawling field of balance, once a pristine stretch— oh, it's actually called the Field of Balance. Once a pristine stretch of land now bore the scars of the fierce confrontation that had taken place. Pools of wine shimmered under the sun, dead roses lay scattered, and the eerie silence was occasionally disrupted by the clucking of stray chickens. Marjorie, her energy drained, approached the unconscious Cersei. Despite their differences in the battle they just fought, she couldn't help but feel a pang of sympathy for the fallen queen. With a wave of her hand, she summoned roses to envelope Cersei, not as a means of imprisonment, but as a gentle cocoon of recovery? What is she doing? Missandei, though physically weakened from her injuries, retained the strength of spirit. She approached the Hound, speaking words of comfort and clarity in his native tongue, breaking the spell of confusion that had clouded his judgment during the fight. The Hound, coming to his senses, grunted in acknowledgement, the weight of his actions and the realization of Littlefinger's death heavy on his mind. Hodor began to stir his Hodor's coming back! His massive frame shaking off the after effects of the Hound's attack. His first action upon regaining consciousness was to search for Bran? Wait, what the fuck is going on? The trio of Margaery, Missandei, and Hodor, joined by the now docile Hound, convened to discuss the... Nah, fuck that! I want this shit to fight! I don't want no fucking alliances here. The eerie calm of the aftermath was shattered when a chilling laugh echoed across the field of balance. From the cocoon of roses, Cersei emerged, her once green eyes now a deep shade of crimson. The wine that had previously subdued her now fused with her, amplifying her wine and earth-bending powers to a terrifying level. The ground shook violently, and enormous tendrils of wine shot up, aiming directly at the group. Margaery, sensing the increased threat, began summoning her roses, turning them into weapons sharper and deadlier than before. But Cersei's newfound power seemed overwhelming. With a flick of her wrist, the tendrils transformed into blades, slicing through the roses with ease. Missandei, despite her fatigue, whispered words of strength, hoping to use her linguistic manipulation to alter Cersei's commands to her advantage. But the wine, now a part of Cersei, acted as a barrier, preventing Missandei's words from having any effect. Hodor, protective as always, tried to shield his companions using the sacrificial shield. I guess Hodor's back up. But with each strike from Cersei's wine tendrils, his strength waned. The Hound, though initially docile, was roused by the unfolding chaos. Torn between his temporary allegiance and Margaery and his innate nature to fight, he chose the latter. Summoning flocks of chickens, he directed them towards Missandei, seeing her as the more immediate threat. The chickens, in a frenzied state, descended upon Missandei, these chickens are going off, bro, who in a desperate bid for defense, used her transcendental decapitation. However, instead of the Hound or Cersei, a random chicken lost its head, providing a momentary bizarre distraction. Using this brief reprieve, Margaery focused all her might on Cersei. The two locked eyes, the battlefield was commencing. The emotional combustion was intense. A dance of emotions, not dragons. Anger, sadness, regret, and revenge. The ground around them cracked, roses bloomed, and withered in seconds, and the air grew thick with tension. Suddenly, with a powerful surge of emotion, Margaery managed to make Cersei feel the full weight of her losses. Her children, her power, her dignity. Cersei, for a brief moment, was paralyzed by the overwhelming grief. Seizing the opportunity, Margaery directed a massive rose, its thorns sharp as daggers, straight at Cersei. It struck her, and she fell, temporarily subdued. But victory came at a cost. The exertion took its toll on Margaery, and she collapsed. Oh, Margaery's out too! The Hound, now the main threat, turned his attention to the weakened group, with Margaery down and Missandei still covering from the chicken assault. Hodor stepped forward, his simple mind set on one thing: protection. Hold the motherfucking door, Hodor! As the Hound and Hodor charged each other, the field of balance braced yet for another fierce showdown. Hodor's massive frame collided with the Hound, the impact resonating across the field of balance. The two exchanged blows, Hodor's raw strength against the Hound's ferocity, but even as they clashed, Hodor's sacrificial shielding extended out, instinctively trying to protect the fall of Margaery and the weakened Missandei. Cersei, though injured, began to stir. Her anger and her thirst for power were undying. Sensing an opportunity, she used her earthbending to open a chasm beneath Hodor and the Hound, attempting to end the battle in one fell swoop. Hodor, realizing the imminent danger, shouted, "Hodor!" with such force that it activated the echoing command power. The very earth seemed to shudder, and everyone, including Cersei, was prepared to shout, "Hodor! Hodor! 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 Hodor!" The power of collective voices temporarily counteracted Cersei's earthbending. What? How? What? How the fuck does that work? Whatever. Missandei, seeing Cersei vulnerable, whispered one last phrase. Her linguistic manipulation was at its peak, her voice carrying the weight of the entire battle. The air shimmered, and Cersei, despite herself, echoed Missandei's words, "I yield." And just like that, Cersei's body became immobile, trapped in a self-imposed stasis. She has literal mind control. What the fuck? The Hound, disoriented from the echoing shouts in the opening ground, staggered backward, but before he could regain his balance, Hodor, with all his might, pushed him into the chasm created by Cersei. The Hound's cries echoed as he descended into the abyss. Wait, does he have that power where he falls slowly? Did we give him that? He doesn't. Oh shit, that would come in handy. Whoops. Breathing heavily, Hodor looked around. Missandei managed to stand. Though she was visibly weakened, Margaery, pale and drained, was breathing but unconscious. The field of balance was a testament to their fierce battle. Scarred and battled, the three survivors, Hodor, Missandei, and the unconscious Margaery, found themselves amidst the wreckage. A pyrrhic victory of sorts. Hodor, surveying the destruction and feeling the weight of the sacrifices made, takes a deep breath and simply says, "Hodor." You want to see a rap battle instead of a superpower battle? Watch this video right here. I am Shay, the funny whore.